Welcome back to Off Good with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
Today we're on the deck. It hasn't caved into the hole where the root cellar is, so thought it would be a good time for us to just kind of chill out. I need a little time to chill out and talk to you guys today about...
Well, this is something that I've wanted to talk about for a while because everyone's growing their gardens, everyone's doing a lot of greens. I know everyone's tomatoes and cucumbers, everything is popping in the garden.
And we would be showing you that stuff, but I'm a one-man show around here, and I'm busy on this root cellar build, so sorry if we can't show you our big bounty of onions, our red onions, our white onions, our tomatoes are all over the place. Stacy's got the whole outdoor kitchen all filled up with everything, and I just can't do it because I have to stay focused on this root cellar build, so just bear with us. But know that we do grow our food, and if you follow us on Instagram, we've been posting some stuff there for you guys to see what's going on there.
Yeah, and I wanted to do this because a lot of people don't know what it is. A lot of people might think it's a weed, and it's something that's amazing.
Another weed that's amazing?
Amazing. It's actually, it's like a green.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to talk about is basically it's a green, and it's a succulent type green. And you can find it wild, almost all over the place, anywhere, pretty much all over the world. It likes sun. It will grow in partial shade, and it is called Purslane. Purslane. Purslane is an amazing, amazing green because it is so, it's so good for you, and it tastes great. So it's a succulent type. It kind of has a reddish stem, and then it has teardropped leaves on it, and it is kind of juicy like a succulent. And when you eat it, it kind of has a lemony, salty, sour kind of taste, if that makes sense. And it's really, really good and refreshing. And it's great to eat raw. I love it raw. You can ferment it. It makes a great ferment. And then also, it's really good if you want to cook it. You cook it like a green. It works out good. So you can do it all ways. And the nutrition on this is like off the charts. It is loaded with, your three big ones: your calcium, your magnesium, your potassium. And what it has in it that makes it so special is omega-3 fatty acids in it.
So this is a vegan's choice find for eating greens.
Yeah, because your omega-3s, there's two kinds. You have your ALAs, which is mostly from plant-based type foods, and then you have your EPAs that you're going to mostly get from animal sources like fish and things like that. Well, this has your animal source type, your EPAs in it, along with ALAs.
We're on the deck, and you still got cuckooed.
Did you hear the cuckoo's clock? Yeah, you got cuckooed. Now, Purslane is, like I say, so wonderful in the omega-3s, and omega-3s are very, very highly researched. There's lots of studies on omega-3s and your health. And omega-3s are good for your brain health, with preventing with dementia and then anxiety, depression. They're wonderful for your eyesight. It's wonderful for your inflammation. It's loaded with antioxidants that help, prevent cell damage in your body. Loaded in vitamin A, C, and E. It is a powerhouse. And it's a plant that grows, and most people will just see it maybe growing around their driveway, growing in their yard, maybe popping up in your garden. You're thinking it's a weed. It just grows wherever. So wherever you see it, love it. You know what I mean? Keep it there, let it keep growing, because what's so neat about it is it produces a beautiful yellow flower too, and it just tastes amazing, and I use it all the time. I love it. If I see it somewhere, I take really good care of it. I make sure I'm watering it, and the thing is it's very drought tolerant, so you can just have a drought and you don't have to do anything to it. It'll still be really, really, really good.
And we grow it in containers. It's wild. It's growing like just in our grass and around our landscaping, and then we also have it growing in our raised beds where we have all of our other veggies.
And you can also get this from Baker Creek Seed Company, because they also carry it on rareseeds.com. So they also carry it. And the funny thing is last year I was over at the Amish, and they had it, beautiful clusters of them, and they're gorgeous, real thick, big leaves. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys have so much Purslane. And she's like, oh, that weed? Yeah, that weed. I go, can I have some? And she's like, take as all you want. So basically, I just take it and then I can replant it, and then it comes back, every year, because it'll reseed itself. And it's just amazing. So I love it. It's very healthy for you, and it tastes really good. It's very juicy, and it's one of my favorites, and it's so easy to use. So tonight I'm going to make a purslane salad with a lot of the bounty from the garden, and I'm going to start off with probably, you know, four or five, you know, kind of Roma type tomatoes, or, you know, medium-sized tomatoes. And I'm going to also use a pepper, a whole big pepper, or if you have two smaller peppers, that would work too. And then I'm going to use a very nice bunch of purslane, and I chop it up with the scissors. You don't want the really thick stems at the bottom of the base of the purslane. I usually don't use as much, unless, like, if I'm stir frying them, I would use them for that. But for the salad, I'll just go ahead and cut them up. And then I'm also going to get a small onion. I had a small red onion, and I'm going to cut that up too, and then put that in the salad. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix that all together, and then get a lemon, and I'm going to squeeze the lemon all over it. And then I'm also going to get some extra virgin olive oil and drizzle that on top of that. And then I think I'll finish it off probably with a little bit of apple cider vinegar, maybe, you know, 3-4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in there. And then I'll season it with some salt and pepper. And then I'm also going to add to it, and you guys can pick what you want. You can add cilantro to this. You could add basil to this. You could add parsley to it. It'll just give it a little pop. And then the one little secret ingredient that I really like that'll help it kick is some cumin. So I'll put about a teaspoon of cumin in there too. But if you don't like that, then, you know, don't do it. That's the great thing about cooking, and especially with vegetables. There's so much that you can do with them. So I just want to urge you guys, maybe try to find some purslane. Look in your yard and see if you can find it. And it's, I mean, it is amazing and so helpful for you, and it's a free food.
Yeah, we always try to show you guys these foraging videos. And you could probably forage this, but if you can't, it's super easy to grow, drought tolerant, and super satisfying for your physical being.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Stacy's glad to be back. She missed you guys. We're going to keep on with some other little videos around here. We got some more Baker Creek videos coming up, and then we'll be back on this root cellar build. We're pretty excited about it, and it's really going to turn out neat, and hopefully you guys are getting some tips from it.
Yes, so today's video is purslane power. Right? We want you guys to have a little purslane power. So get your purslane, and if you can't get it, order some seeds.
So don't forget, we'll be at the Homesteading Life Conference August 12th and 13th in Hannibal, Missouri. The links are down below. We'll also be then at the Heirloom Expo. When's that?
September 11th through the 13th, I think.
Yeah, and that's in California, Santa Rosa, California, for all you West Coast homies. You can come check us out there. And then in October, we'll be at the Homesteaders of America Conference with Justin Rhodes, Eustace Conway, Stacy Lynn Harris. I mean, there's so many people, I can't even hardly say it. A lot of the people that you watch on YouTube will be there. They're doing speaking. The Pratt family there will be there. They're having their kids talk about homesteading as a kid. The Alderman Farms will be there. You know, just a whole bunch of people. That's the big event every year for the homesteaders. That's in Virginia, so if you're on the East Coast and you want to make it out to see us there, come check it out. All the links are down below, or otherwise, you can just hit Google and type in homesteadersofamerica.com or heirloomexpo.com or homesteadinglifeconference.com. As always, you can check us out on
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.
See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.